Hello, Empty Bottle here. We're playing Lern Island Letters. We apparently are a postman on an island that has 5 residents. And here we go. That's all I know. We're sorting mail. My dear grandkid, thanks a lot for taking my place in the island's post office this week while I'm on vacation. Alright, so Grandpa employed us. Your task is simple. Take every letter from the box on the left. Read the name and any information that could help you figure out the recipient. Everyone here has his own little habits, but I asked them to keep it simple for your first day. Sometimes there are important clues on the back. Try clicking this letter now to flip it. Perfect. You're a natural. Most of the times you'll have to sort the letters in the inhabitants' mailboxes on the right by clicking on the one you want to send it to. Some letters will be destined to you, like this one. Destined. Okay. All those go on the window. Click on the window now to sort this letter. You can always come back to it later. Welcome to Lern Island. See you next week, Grandpa. Alright, so that one was for us. Lern Island News. Delivered to Duchesne. B. Duchesne. Yeah, there's 2 Duchesnes. There's Bella Legoff. That almost sounds like a pun or like a joke name. Julien Perron and Jean-Pierre Riviere. Alright, so new postman in town. Man, news travels fast. The grandkid of our usual postman is replacing him for the week. You can send him a letter at the post office to say hi. Alright. So we don't drag, we just click on it. My dear Bernard. Lovingly, Jeanette. Okay. I guess Jeanette and Bernard don't live together. Or maybe it doesn't matter. We'll figure stuff out. Confidential. J.P. Riviere, Lern Island. From Brittany Building Group. Ooh, postcard from Brazil. Rio de Janeiro. I just got to Brazil and the weather is wonderful. I would have loved to share this trip with my big brother, but I know how important this house is to you. I hope the construction work is going well. Jean. Jean Perron. Okay, Jean and Julian. Okay. What did they say? To my big brother. Okay, so Julian is Jean's big brother. Got it. I almost feel like I should be writing this stuff down. I'm sure it's going to be important. Lancelot, care of Bella, a little dog paw stamp. Okay, so Bella has a dog named Lancelot, most likely. From Pets of this name association. PBA, Professional Bowlers Association. Okay, so the dog's name is Lancelot Legoff. For Jean-Pierre. Ooh, love letter. Maybe. Maybe it's one of those Valentines where you give one to everyone in the class, even though you don't know everybody in the class. Back in like 1st and 2nd grade. Biggest water park in the region. Next week marks the start of the construction of our exciting project. A new 10-acre amusement park welcoming 1,500 visitors every day on Lern Island. That's crazy to have a water park on a small island like this. Residents have not been forgotten and will receive a lifetime asterisk 2% discount. Granted in exchange for benevolent work at least 10 days per year. Coupon must be preserved to remain valid. All remaining work days will be due if this coupon is lost. A BBG project. What was the name on the confidential letter that Jean-Pierre got? I don't remember already. From the whatever association that was. Oh, is everybody getting one of these? Looks that way. One for Julian. Oh, I didn't check the back of that one. I hope there was nothing interesting on it. And then one for Jean-Pierre. Okay, well that's a Monday well done. Tuesday. Oh, I like the clouds. Stormy. Alright, I wonder if our first letter, we got some keys, we got some, what is this thing? Oh, it's a lamp. Okay. Anyway, 7 pieces of mail to sort today. Dear new postman, I got the information about the water park, and as a former Fauna and Flora Protection Committee member, I'm a bit worried for our island. The only way we could prevent this would be to prove that there are protected medieval ruins in the construction grounds. I'm quite certain there's not anything of this kind here, so don't waste your free time looking for them. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading the font here. They said I could right click to like make it normal. I may be doing that. Don't waste your time looking for them. But if you hear anything that could compromise the construction, you can come see me. Just don't forget to close the garden door behind you so the boys don't escape, or they'll end up on the other side of the island barking at every passing seagull. Okay, so there's multiple dogs. That's the boys. That's for me. I almost sent that to Bella. I wonder if it'll let us put things in the wrong box. I'm not gonna, you know, for science, I'm not gonna do it, but I do wonder. Bagpipes volume now regulated. A new regional law limits bagpipe players to 80 decibels. While most find this a more than reasonable amount for such an instrument, others claim it's an insult to musical culture. Future Water Parks Director states he's very pleased to have found an agreement with the Region Council. And is there some fine print here I'm supposed to be able to read? Probably not. Overdue payment. Uh-oh. From the Bank of Brittany. B.O.B. Bank of Brittany. My dear Jeanette. Sorry if I'm keeping track of this stuff. I don't know if this is I know nothing about the game. I don't know if it's a puzzle game, if we're just like getting story elements. I'm not sure. Lovingly, Bernard. Are they separated and living in different houses, and Bernard's just constantly sending her mail because she won't take his calls or answer the door? Alright, now there's a dog named Percival and his mommy from the Professional Bowlers Association. Okay. Bella. Ooh, Sao Paulo. Is that a place in Brazil as well? From Julian, or to Julian, rather. From Jean. Okay, today was both... I'm just gonna go with the regular font, sorry. Today was both tiring and awesome. Did you know that Sao Paulo hosted the world's biggest gay pride this week? I managed to order adequate clothes at the last minute, but I got them just in time, and I met really nice people there. If you need anything delivered fast for your house, building stuff, you can use my premium account. Oh, for your house building stuff, okay. Alright, so Julian is building a house for Bella. Oh, the last note was for Jean-Pierre. Wednesday. We survived the storm. It was still very cloudy out there. Can we click on anything else here? Can we like get up from the table and like explore the island? Find those medieval ruins that don't exist. Dear new postman, I realized I should probably clarify now that my husband Bernard and I live in separate houses. Ha! We deducted that. But we send each other letters every day. We often use little nicknames. I hope it won't get too confusing. Also, I'm expecting some letters coming in with my maiden name. Gigant? I'll just say Gigi. I used it when I was a lawyer. Despite being retired, I still help a few old clients. Please forward them to me. I hope you enjoy your stay. It's probably one of the last quiet days before construction begins on our beloved island. I've always started looking into legal ways of stopping it, but I would need a lead, some kind of proof to base my argument on. Jeanette. Okay. So Jeanette is also... Oh man, they're messing with me with these names. Okay. Gigi. I can remember Gigi. Oh, that's for me. Why am I sending that to Jeanette? Water Park. Ecological nightmare. After months of secrecy, BBG announced the construction of a huge water park on our island. The project would draw thousands of visitors and destroy most of the island's natural land. Residents are concerned but powerless. My dear Romeo, is this to Bernard? Not even death can separate us. I'm assuming they just told us about the nicknames. I'm gonna go ahead and place this for Bernard. And I don't know if it would have accepted it if I was wrong. I'm really not sure. Alright, more confidential stuff. Galahad. Alright. More doggy stuff. Montevideo. Uruguay. It's raining today, but I visited the ruins of the Covenant of San Francisco. It reminded me of the old walls that we can still see in the woods close to your house. I hope everything is going well for you and that it's sunny on the island, at least multiple times a day. Alright, so there are some like ruins near Julian's house. Who was asking? Was it Bella that was asking? I'm already a little bit behind asking for proof. Should I send this to, instead of sending this to Julian, should I send this to Bella? I'm gonna send that to Bella. I think that's like the plan. Miss Gigant. Not to be confused. See, this is done in the same format as the doggy ones. From Fourier, Cout and Associates. I don't know how to speak French stuff. I'm really bad at it. I'm sorry. FCA. Lawyers group, apparently. Alright. And love note for Jean-Pierre. Hopefully, Bella was the one that was looking into or asking for information. I think that's the case. Also, this little flashing light directly in our eyes is nice. By nice, I mean terrible. Also, I like when clouds have this, like, scary little, like, droppy, poofy, they look like little, like, I don't want to call them balls, but they look like little balls, like, beneath the clouds, and it's always like when a really nasty storm's about to hit. Sent by mistake. Oh. Well, I guess we can give this to Julian now. And maybe because Bella has seen it, it'll be helpful. I don't know. Dear new postman, I'm Julian and I'm also quite new to this island. I bought an old house here a few months ago and I'm in the process of renovating it. I'm also trying to make the garden nicer, but the ground here is full of huge rocks. I think I'm going to need a new shovel. Speaking of which, some packages should be delivered soon. If I don't answer the doorbell, it's probably because I'm wearing ear protection. Come inside and we'll have coffee. That's nice, I guess. That's for me. I keep doing that. Storm tonight. Yep. Heavy rain is expected from today to tomorrow morning. The mail should still be delivered, but if you intend on going out, don't forget your yellow raincoats. BBG officials wrote in a press release that unless the Holy Grail or an Egyptian pyramid is found on the island during the weekend, nothing will stop the project from starting next Monday. Arthur. I don't know who Arthur is. Good boy's food. Now I know who Arthur is. It's a doggo. Alright, I think that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's 4 of those letters. And I don't know who hasn't received one. I think Bernard has not received one. Build your own shovel. That's funny. My dear Bonnie. The only thing I want to steal is your heart. Unless they're doing some sort of gender swap, that should be going to Jeanette. Overdue payment to Bella again. Another shovel? 2 shovels? Dear new postman. This is a different handwriting. Sorry the mail crate is all wet. It got drenched by the storm this morning. Some envelopes were too damaged to be salvaged, but I dried the letters inside and they look mostly fine. The recipient's name will be missing on these, but I'm sure you know everyone on the island well enough by now. Great, now we're gonna get like information we shouldn't be having about these people. Do you know if I will also get a water park discount? You can have my flyer, buddy. I know it sucks for people that live here, but still, there'll be a huge slide. Alright. Last day for Lern Island. That seems dramatic. Despite their indignation, the local residents couldn't find a way to stop the water park construction from beginning next Monday. The deadline to file a dispute against the BBG is tonight, and for now, all hope seems lost. Alright, well, we're going to be peeking inside mail here today, so hopefully we find a solution. J. Perrin. Thanks for your purchase of Make Your Own Shovel Kit. You'll find instructions on the back of this letter to assemble and customize your shovel. Always be digging. Take the shovel shaft out of package 1. Take the shovel blade out of package 2. Assemble the shovel shaft and blade. Customize the shaft with included stickers from the blade's package. Customize the blade with included stickers from the shaft's package. Excellent. Alright, we're not going to see what's inside that one. Buenos Aires. What's that, the Washington Monument? Do they have this down in Buenos Aires? Sorry, I forgot about the postcard yesterday. Someone from Argentina I met 3 days ago got back in touch. We spent the most amazing day together. Not sure when I'm coming back. I'll call you all next week, tell you all about it. My dear Jack. There'll always be room for the 2 of us. Sir fart a lot. Hope that's a dog. My love, our project is finally about to succeed and you won't have to worry about money anymore. I can't wait. See you at my place at midnight to celebrate? P.S. You can bring the dogs. So this was going to Bella, most likely. And I don't know who this would be from. Who do I send this to? I mean, I know it goes to Bella, but like, who am I supposed to send it to? I'm just gonna do the simple answer. Dear Mr. R. Thanks to you and your friend, the island's medieval ruins remain unknown to the residents and authorities. The groundwork was started as planned on Monday. Monday should be capitalized. Mr. Legal letter. And you will find attached a check for the previously agreed amount. In all of our best interests, it is imperative that this remains confidential. And this is a check for 200,000 euros, maybe? I'm turning my head sideways here. Oh, it is euros. It says it right there. Who do we want to send this to? Jeanette was a lawyer, right? Do we just send it to Jeanette? Alright. Good luck, Island. I think that's all there is. Oh no, there's another day. Saturday. Only 2 pieces of mail. Probably a death threat from, I don't know. Lern Island saved. Uh-oh, did we do it? In an unexpected turn of events, local resident and retired lawyer Jeanette Duchesne discovered that her neighbors, Mr. Rivery and Miss Legoff, were deliberately hiding the existence of medieval ruins under the water park's construction site for their own profit. She promptly delivered a legal counteraction, and the project has been definitely abandoned? Indefinitely abandoned? I'm not sure which word's the proper one to use there. By the BBG. Lern Island will remain the haven of nature we all love. I kind of want to send that to Jean-Rier. Lern Island Light. Oh, credits. Awesome. Game by Tom Duchesne. Which we use your name in the game. Nice, good job. And Dorian Ribeiro. Thanks for playing. Dedicated to B. Duchesne. What a cute game. This was cool. I enjoyed this. I know I say that at the end of all these games, like, oh, I enjoyed this. But I did. That was cool. What a nice little project. I think this was like $3. Not on sale. That's like the full price. I wonder if there's different interesting things you can do with some of the letters. I wonder if you can save the town on an earlier day, even. I'm not sure. But, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching the video. I'm Empty Bottle, and we'll see you next time. Hey, it's post-credits Empty Bottle here. When I closed the program, it opened up my notepad, since they obviously wanted these credits to be seen. Pause the video, check them out, enjoy. Thanks again, we'll see you next time.